Hello everyone, welcome to the Readers. In this video, we brought you information about the world's top richest countries. Many people who swear that they have discovered the secret to overall happiness claim that it has nothing to do with money. There is an incredibly high chance that you have heard the phrase, "money cannot buy happiness," at some point in your life. It is one of the most common cliches ever to exist, and while there is a truth behind this blanket statement, there is also a boatload of evidence that shows money can lead you to feel happier overall. Before moving to the video, please make sure to subscribe and hit the like button for future updates. Number 10. Canada. Canada is the 10th richest country in the world with a GDP of $1.7 trillion. Canada has the third highest total estimated value of natural resources, valued at $33.2 trillion in 2019. It has the world's third largest proven petroleum reserves and is the fourth largest exporter of petroleum. It is also the fourth largest exporter of natural gas. Canada is considered an energy superpower due to its abundant natural resources and a small population of 37 million inhabitants relative to its land area. Canada has also one of the highest levels of economic freedom in the world. Its 56 companies are on the Forbes Global 2000 list, ranking 9th just behind South Korea and ahead of Saudi Arabia. Number 9. Brazil. Brazil is the 9th richest country in the world with a GDP of $1.8 trillion. It is the largest economy in Latin America. The composition of Brazil's economy reflects the dominance of its service sector, which composes nearly 65% of its GDP. The industry is the secondary sector and contributes towards a little less than 1/5 of the GDP. Brazil's agriculture sector has composed roughly 5% of the country's GDP. Approximately 3.78 million barrels of oil produced in Brazil in 2020, making it the world's 8th largest oil producer. Major industries include iron and steel production, automobile assembly, petroleum processing, chemicals production, and cement making. Technologically based industries have been the most dynamic in recent years, but have not outpaced traditional industries. Number 8. Italy. Italy is the 8th largest economy in the world with a total GDP of $2 trillion. It is the third largest economy in Europe after France and Germany. Some of the major sources of income in Italy include the production of machinery, chemicals, automobiles, and textiles. Italy is also one of the leading countries in manufacturing supercars. You will be familiar with these Italian brand names such as Ferrari, Lamborghini, Maserati, and Fiat. However, most of the industries lie in the north where the employment rate is also higher as compared to the south. Number 7. India. India is ranked number 7 in the richest countries with a GDP of $2.6 trillion. Its main source of GDP is agriculture, which contributes nearly 16% of total GDP. India is also the second most populous country. Unemployment in India has increased dramatically in recent years. However, the technology industry is booming and providing a lot of job opportunities. It is culturally diverse and people are from different religions. Many people are also living in poverty due to low employment rates and fewer job opportunities. Number 6. France. France's GDP is $2.7 trillion, and it is the second largest economy in Europe. France has a diversified economy that is dominated by the service sector, which represented in 2017 78.8% of its GDP. Whilst the industrial sector accounted for 19.5% of its GDP, and the primary sector accounted for the remaining 1.7%. On a national level, France had an unemployment rate of 8.62% in 2020, a number which has been declining overall in recent years. Approximately 68 million people live in France, and French people are very kind and supportive. Number 5. The United Kingdom. UK GDP in 2021 is approximately 2.8 trillion US dollars 2021. The economy of the United Kingdom is a highly developed social market and market-oriented economy. It is the fifth largest national economy in the world measured by nominal gross domestic product, GDP, ninth largest by purchasing power parity, and 21st largest by GDP per capita, constituting 3.3% of world GDP. The service sector dominates, contributing 79% of GDP. The financial services industry is particularly important, and London is the second largest financial center in the world. Number 4. Germany. The GDP of Germany in 2021 is approximately 3.48 trillion US dollars, and it is increasing day by day. The economy of Germany is a highly developed social market economy. It has the largest national economy in Europe, the fourth largest by nominal GDP in the world, and the fifth by GDP, PPP. In 2017, the country accounted for 28% of the euro area economy, according to the International Monetary Fund, IMF. Germany is a founding member of the European Union and the Eurozone. The service sector contributes around 70% of the total GDP, industry 29.1%, and agriculture 0.9%. The unemployment rate of Germany is 5.9%, and it is decreasing dramatically as its economy is booming. Number 3. Japan. Japan is the third largest economy in the world with a GDP of 5 trillion US dollars. The economy of Japan is a highly developed free market economy. It is the fourth largest by purchasing power parity and is the world's second largest developed economy. Japan is a member of the G7 and G20. According to the International Monetary Fund, the country's per capita GDP, PPP, was $41,637 in 2020. Due to a volatile currency exchange rate, Japan's GDP as measured in dollars fluctuates sharply. Japan is the world's third largest automobile manufacturing country, has the largest electronics goods industry, and is often ranked among the world's most innovative countries, leading several measures of global patent filings. Japan is also leading in robotics and artificial intelligence. Number 2. China. China is the second largest economy in the world with total GDP of approximately 15 trillion US dollars. The economy of China increased dramatically in the past 10 years. Its GDP in 2010 was nearly 6 trillion US dollars. In the time period of 10 years, it has increased by 150%, which is insane. Some experts predict that it will become a superpower by 2030. But the major issue that China is facing is its population, which is approximately 1.4 billion inhabitants. China has the world's second largest economy when measured by nominal GDP, and the world's largest economy since 2014 when measured by purchasing power parity, which according to some economists is a more accurate measure of an economy's true size. In the coming years, we may see China as a superpower, but its communist system may be a hurdle. Number 1. United States of America. United States is the richest country in the world with total GDP of 21 trillion US dollars. That is why you find most of the billionaires in America. The US is a leading country in technology and innovation. The United States has the most technologically powerful and innovative economy in the world, and its firms are at or near the forefront in technological advances, especially in artificial intelligence, computers, pharmaceuticals, and medical, aerospace, and military equipment. Now it is investing huge amount of GDP in space. The US sees space as abundant resources, which can be utilized to make things on Earth or even colonize any other planet such as Mars. The nation's economy is fueled by abundant natural resources, a well-developed infrastructure, and high productivity. It has the seventh highest total estimated value of natural resources, valued at $4 to $5 trillion.